channel. It's your girl Kimmy in the building. Yeah. What the fuck? Fucking. Yeah, what's up, y'all? If you new, welcome. You get the real, the raw, the truth over here. I don't sugarcoat shit, so welcome to the prodigy of the universe. Okay. If you returning, you already know what it is. Let's get started. Without further ado, we are going to go into this and do all signs. So look for your sign. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you choose to do so. That way you get a better picture of what the fuck going on. Okay. I am giving it to y'all straight, no chaser. So trigger warning. Okay. Please don't be offended. Okay. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay. Because every reading is not for every person. Come on now. That don't make sense. Everything is not going to be for you. Get a personal reading. I do offer those. Email me for that. Okay? So, let's just get started. Okay? We're going to go and we're going to do this we're going to go backwards. From Pisces all the way to Aries in that order. Okay? We're going to see what this person been telling other people about you. Now, I'm going to try to see who, or if it comes to me who, I'm going to tell you who. Okay, this could be family, friends, other lovers. Okay, whoever the fuck they talk to. Okay, what do they say about you? What is they telling other people about you? And I'm talking about your lover. Okay, or lovers. Hey, apply it to your life. You only know if you fucking with multiple people or not. They all could be saying the same shit. Trust and believe that. Okay, so I am outside. I ask that you guys please forgive any interruptions. I cannot control what goes on outside. Okay, but them damn kids get on my nerves side to come outside. So yeah, that's where we at with this. So let's get started. We're gonna go from Pisces to Aries again backwards, okay? So what is this person telling people about my Pisces? Hold on, y'all, because I am smoking. I am outside. What is this person telling people about my Pisces? What is your love interest telling others about you? The person on your mind. What is they telling people about? Let's see. We're gonna use these cards to see, and then we're gonna go into the tarot. Okay. Show me Pisces. What is this person telling people about my Pisces? Show me Pisces. That card want to come out. Should I take it? I'm hearing yes. Okay, the Ten of Fire. Pisces, they talking about your sex to other people. Okay. They also talking about how you ain't got your shit together and how you under stress. Okay. It's at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Yeah, they talk about how y'all might not be on the same level, okay, or the same path. I don't know. They could be talking about ending things and moving forward. Let's see. Show me Pisces. What is they telling people about Pisces? They could be saying how you having a hard time getting a car, or how you had a hard time concerning or surrounding a car. What is they telling other people about Pisces? Yeah, a lot of y'all, they telling other people like they just with you for sex. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Show me Pisces. The Tower in the reverse. The Emperor in reverse. What the fuck? The Hermit in reverse. All major arcanas. And my cards, mind y'all, are in the reverse, but they came out that way for a reason. So somebody, for some of y'all, could be avoiding you, okay? They could be avoiding you, telling people that you just too much for them. You're not on your shit, okay? And yeah, you dumb, okay? The opposite of the hermit is, dumb, flat out. Okay, they saying you don't, you mean, you don't handle your responsibilities, you know. And they could have been talking about how you just risk it. Hold on, the car's flying again. Okay, they talking about how you just recently went through a breakup with somebody too that's older than you, or damn near like your father or something like that. For some of y'all. Now, these different messages just coming through, so apply it to your life. We're gonna put all these back though, because I'm about to pull more cards, because these was in the reverse. That was the message for somebody for that's a Pisces. Okay. Show me Pisces. What is this person saying about my Pisces to other people? First of all, I'm gonna clarify these two cards. Why the Chariot, the Tower, why the Ten of Fire, the Emperor? Same cards coming out, but upright this time. Yeah, so they telling people that they ended, they ain't fucking with you. They left you or ended things, okay, unexpectedly. They say you unpredictable, Pisces. Um, or some of y'all just went through something unpredictable pertaining to a car, okay? Some of y'all could have just lost the car. They telling people something about a guy, a masculine energy that's just like too much. Okay, they're talking about some sort of masculine energy that's too much. Okay, it's overwhelming you, or just too much, too controlling, or just with you for sex. Okay, I'm getting that. Some of them like, hey, they telling people like they with you for sex. What is this Emperor? The Hermit. They could be telling people that you need to grow up. The Ten of Cups. Somebody is telling people that for some of y'all, they that you are theirs, that you belong to them. Okay, this is somebody older. I feel could be a Virgo, could be Aries. What is this Emperor here for? The Magician. Yeah, somebody is telling somebody that they do want to be with you. For some of y'all, it could have been something that you needed to end first. So somebody is saying, as soon as you leave somebody, they gonna try to fuck with you or be with you. Yeah, the Hierophant. Okay, so it's almost like somebody here is telling somebody that somebody else is in the picture for some of y'all, and they want you to leave that person before they come and be with you or something like that. So that's what I got for Pisces. Let's go to Aquarius. All of a sudden, my neighbor's house became a damn mechanic shop. He's working on cars, and they don't even work on cars over here. This shit is crazy. It's beyond me. Show me Aquarius. Forget the noise, y'all. I can't control it. Aquarius, we have the King of Fire out here for you. With the Chariot again at the bottom of the deck. We're going to clarify both of these cards. But let's see. What is they telling people about Aquarius? That they're very much attracted to you, Aquarius. And also they're telling people that they're trying to see if you guys are going to be together, okay? Let me see. Let's clarify both of these. Show me the Chariot, the Tower, the Seven of Cups. Oh, shit. Okay, so they telling people that, why this Tower? I need to clarify this Tower. You're unpredictable, Aquarius. Something too about hey, something too here about a car, okay? Something unexpectedly happened with a car or something like that. What's the Chariot? Okay. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, something happening out of blue with a car or a vehicle. They're telling people about it. They also telling people about something, I don't know, some sort of tower y'all just had. It's gonna be different for everybody. But they're definitely talking about that. It could be concerning the car, something that happened, something that ended. Yeah, with another person, okay? They could be talking about how you moved. Are they talking about the person that you moved on from, okay? That you was once committed to. You have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. This could be your baby father or something like that, or your baby mother. What else? Yeah, they could be telling people how y'all suddenly met or got together too and committed to one another. For some of y'all, they're telling people about it. They're also telling people that, they're confused. They don't know if you're dealing with other people here or if you a player, okay? The Seven of Cups and the King of Fire here. Show me why the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, the Tower. You a bit confusing to them, they feel, and it's almost like they could be telling people if they find out you're dealing with somebody else, they gonna end it. Um, why the Tower? The Hermit. Some of y'all, they telling people how they seen you talking to somebody else or something like that. Or they think you still talking to somebody who you ended things with. Okay? Yeah, but they also tell people how intelligent you are. But yeah, they feel like you're unpredictable. You got a lot of love. I mean, they talk about, how loving you are, okay? But yeah, I feel like somebody here being nosy. They looking to see if you dealing with other people or they got somebody spying on y'all. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I cut the deck and I seen the Page of Swords. There you go. There you go. The Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands. They talking about they spy on you or they watching you or something like that. They trying to figure out if you're dealing with somebody else. Okay. I don't know. So it's a sense that they don't trust you. Um, they could be telling somebody how you dealt with a whole bunch of people in the past. But that's not for everybody. But that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's go to Capricorn. Some of y'all dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius. Show me Capricorn. What are they saying about Capricorn to other people? The Seven of Air. With the Strength in reverse. Oh my gosh. No. All right, Capricorn. The Strength card is in reverse. They're telling somebody how you having a hard time overcoming something. They are also telling somebody how you lie. Okay. Let's clarify these cards. A lot of Strength card. Page of Swords. They're stalking you. Or definitely talking about you. A lot of Page of Swords. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they're telling somebody you can't control your emotions. You're very emotional, very rebellious, very, uh, kind of weak, kind of easy. Why? Seven of Swords, the Fool card. Yeah, they talking about how you lie and how you naive and act young and act like you free spirited. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they could be telling somebody how you hurt them, how you a lot to deal with. Death card. How they, went through changes with you. The Star card. Four of Wands. How y'all go through changes, but they trying to work on it and fix it, okay? They telling people how you like to be the center of attention. Maybe how you need to change and get your shit together. How you been going through something with somebody here too. I am feeling like this person talking about reconciling with judgment here. Page of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles. But I feel like they saying, you were being immature, okay? They send it, yeah, so Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. There's somebody from your past. They're still talking about working on things and whatnot with you, but it's like they feel like you've been immature. They could be telling people this, how you've been immature, how you've been mean, how you was possibly exploring other options and reconciling with people from your past. They've been watching you or something like that. There's something here about being weak, okay? I don't know what that means. Let me see. Show me the strength card. But it's definitely conversation here. Okay? Show me the strength card. The Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, Four of Cups. Something about you not knowing how to hold on to money. The Knight of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. With the Temperance. Okay, so how y'all have breakups and makeups, okay? They tell somebody about that. How you break up with them, get back with them, cut them back off, and then want to heal shit again. Okay? What's the Seven of Air? What did they feel like you lied about? Yeah, they feel like you lied about being with somebody else. Four of Cups. Yeah, another person. Somebody older here. Or somebody that you work with. They feel like it's lies surrounding another person here. They also feel like you run away from responsibilities. You know, you lie about money, or you need to reconcile. For some of y'all, they feel like you need to reconcile something with your family, your kids, or your parent, or something like that. Like, they feel like it's lies surrounding that, or something like that. Yeah, some of y'all, they talk about your mental health. Eight of Swords. How, like, they don't know what you thinking half of the time. Like, they talk about negatively. Like, I feel like they talk about you negatively. Sorry, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting. Uh, for somebody here, they could be talking about something concerning jail. How you like keep them stuck or keep them like stay in your mind or something like that. Always in your mind, thinking negative. Okay, so Sagittarius. Let's go to Sagittarius. What is this person saying about my Sagittarius? Unity came out with Ace of Air at the bottom of the deck. So they could be saying Sagittarius, y'all need to have some sort of communication, honest communication. They could say you're a bit challenging for them. They could be telling people like something about, you being spiritual now. Or you talking to somebody else. They talking about conversations that you done had. Okay. I feel like sacred conversations. Show me the Ace of Air, Nine of Pentacles. So they could be talking about how you got your shit together, okay? How you bring them peace, how you honest. how you independent judgment. They're telling people how you want to be single maybe and how they want to get back with you. How you the one. What's unity? Yeah. They're talking about conversations that y'all done had together and with other people. Five of Cups. They could be talking about your spiritual beliefs, how you left one and changed it or something like that. Queen of Swords. Yeah. How your beliefs changed. They also talking about somebody that you was with, how y'all ended things. Temperance, they talking about how y'all fuck with them in secret, okay? Yeah, how y'all secretly go behind their back or something like that, or how you don't talk about your maybe past connection is what I feel, okay? Show me more about Sagittarius. King of Swords. Yeah, they talk about some ending you had with somebody and how it took a lot out of you because this person wasn't giving, okay, in a connection or something. They talk about that a past connection. I feel, um, yeah, this person talk a lot. What's the Ace of Air? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they talk about they want to be with you in a commitment here. Yeah, you the one for them. They come. Some of them they talking about coming forward and apologizing. Okay, but they not sure how you feel about them. They can speak on how sometimes you're emotionally unstable and immature. Some of them they could talk about they don't agree with how you like parent or do your kids. Something about a kid here. You need to change what you teach them or something like that. They talk about how you keep them waiting, but they know you want to be with them. The High Priestess. How you hold back a lot and keep a lot of things to yourself. They also talk about how you are very spiritual, how you have spiritual insight, and it be right too. Oh gosh, my car is just flying. Hold on. Okay, so that's what I got for Sagittarius. Let's go on to the next sign. Scorpio. What is they telling other people about you, Scorpio? Six. Oh, sorry, y'all. Six of air. At the bottom of the deck, the life experience, which is the tower in this deck. They talk about how you left somebody or left them. They talk about something that you've been through, some sort of life experience here, some sort of ending. They also talk about the difficult times that you've been having or difficult situations that you've been in. They could be talking about traveling with you. Show me this life experience card, Eight of Swords. Some of y'all, they talk about jail, something involving jail or something with your mental. Yeah, Hangman. They talk about your mind. You got to get your mind together, your mind right. Yeah, they definitely talking about that. Something with a hospital for some of y'all. They talk about how when they hang out with you, you know, sometimes you could be negative. Page of Swords. They're talking about some stalkers that you might have and how guarded you are and standoffish you are. And this could be something, too, for some of y'all. They're talking about with your kid. Okay? With a kid. What's the Six of Air? Six of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they talk about how you left the past, a past person, and how you still holding on to them. Okay, how you take them through changes with this person, or how you go through changes with this person, somebody that you used to be committed to. Could be an earth sign or air sign for some of y'all. Yeah, they talk about somebody that you supposed to have left or cut off. What's this life experience card again for Scorpio? The Hermit. How you learned something recently. How you matured and how you healing through something. The Devil. Okay, so yeah. They talk about the toxic shit or some sort of addiction. The Star card, yeah. How you are healing from that. They could talk about how you are smart and how something been stopping you from being successful too or becoming a star. Okay? But mostly something about healing, something that you need to heal from or you need to heal. They talk about that. Okay, so that's what I got for Scorpio. Show me Libra. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like Capricorn's reading. Show me Libra. I kind of feel like I need to do that over. Show me Libra. I don't know if it was other people irritating me or what. The Empress for Libra and the Star card. Okay, so they talk about good things. They do talk about how you stress them out, though, Libra. They talk about happy times that y'all done had together. They talk about, how you get a lot of attention and how you might be the one for them. They talk about how much money you got, how you nurture them and take care of them and heal them and stuff. Good things. See, yeah, Capricorn was the opposite. Show me the Star card. Yeah, they feel like you the one for them, Libra. Three of Pentacles and the Chariot, like how you've been willing to work with them. Maybe y'all travel together. They talk about taking trips. This could be somebody from your past. They talk about somebody that you used to be with in the past as well. Yeah, that has them stressed out. Or somebody from your past stressed you out or something like that. The Empress. Some of y'all, they talk about your baby mother, your baby father. Yeah, somebody that you was committed to. They talk about being with you, but they feel like they gotta fight off other people to be with you. Okay. But they're thinking about it, whoever this is. They talk about things that you told them in the past about somebody. Yeah, they definitely do a lot of talking. They could be bringing up some sort of unexpected thing concerning your mother or your baby mother with the hospital as well. They talk about taking your time with each other and how loyal they are or you are. Libra. Let's go to Virgo. Show me Virgo. What this person saying about my Virgos. The Six of Water. They talking about shit that happened in the past, things from your past. The Awakening in Reverse. Give me another card for Virgo. The Knight of Earth. Okay. For air. Why are you coming out here? We're in the middle of a reading. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Virgo. Yeah, they talking about somebody that you know from your past or somebody that you dealt with in the past or some shit that happened in the past. They're talking about a tower, a breakup that y'all just had. They definitely doing a lot of talking about that. Some sort of chaos or catastrophe that just happened between you guys or with you and somebody here. Show me this Knight of Earth. Yeah, they talking about how immature you was, how you was probably going outside the connection, talking to other people. Something about your kids too, and conflict with somebody else concerning your kids. Okay, some sort of arguments or fights back and forth with them and somebody else here. Yeah, they could be thinking about moving forward because of that. Okay, or thinking you left them because of that. Yeah, it's a soulmate here that's really getting on their motherfucking nerves that they talking about, I feel. Yeah. Could have been an end in between y'all because of this person. They stalking you or they stalking them or something like that. And they just, yeah. Somebody very angry and upset about another person here. And that's all they talk about. Somebody from your past, they keep starting shit with them. That's what I see, Virgo. Or saying shit about them. Talking about how you fucking with somebody else. So show me, Leo. What they saying about Leos. I'm gonna do Capricorn over because it's still on my mind. I'm gonna do Capricorn over. Show me Leos. I don't feel like I was fair to y'all. The Awakening. I don't know why this card keep coming out, but let me get another card. I'm putting that one back. They talking about, yeah, y'all might be on some sort of temporary standstill, Leo. They think it's temporary. We got the Star card. The Page of Water in the reverse. Okay, so they could be telling somebody they don't feel like they owe you an apology. They could be telling somebody that you've been in your feelings or emotions, that you haven't been talking to them. They could also be talking about getting the fuck away from you. Star card is distance. They could be talking about the happy times that y'all have or whatever. Let me see. Page of Water is here. Seven of Cups. There's some confusion around another person here. Yeah, the Emperor. They talking about that. They talking about how you deal with other people. They're not talking to you because you deal with other people. Somebody here could be older. They walked away or they thinking about walking away because of somebody else here. Virgo, Aries, somebody like that. Some of y'all, this your baby mom, baby father. They feel like you ain't cut off, okay? They feel like you need to cut them off or block them out, okay? What's the star? The King of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, they could be talking about somebody else that you cut off, a toxic person that you was tied to, a star here. I feel like this person is popular. They some sort of star here. And they also talking about healing something with you. Maybe you cut them off and wanted to be alone because of some toxic shit they was doing. Or some of y'all, they talking about an addiction that you need to heal from or leave alone. They feel like you healing to them, though, Leo. Show me this Page of Water in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So, yeah, they talking about some sort of unstable household here when it comes to a kid. Three of Swords. It could be a kid coming in between y'all relationship. They talking about that for some of y'all. Some of y'all, this is just another romantic partner that they feel came between y'all. That you haven't ended things with, that you need to end things with, okay? Or they thinking about ending things with you because of that person, okay? Yeah, that's the truth. They could have found something out about a person. And they talking about that. Yeah, for some of y'all, they want to be with y'all. They do feel like, you heal them, even financially. But there's a lot of hurt here, okay? Some of y'all got family members coming in between the connection. They talking about that. It's like they trying to find somebody else before they end things with you. But somebody else, I feel like, just come between the connection, make it unstable, okay? It's a burden here. Another person. Some of y'all, they talking about how you overwhelming, overbearing, okay? How you wanted all this attention. And how they need to just like get away from you if you don't change. Yeah, some of y'all, they don't feel like you a good mom or something like that. Or you being mean. So that's what I got for Leo. Who is next? Cancer. Okay, show me Cancer and what they saying about my cancers to people. Damn, Page of Fire. They flew out here with the renewal in the reverse. They telling people they do not want to renew you. Six of Fire. That you want too much attention. You seek too much attention. Some of y'all, they talking about how you a hoe. The Page of Fire is out here. That's my Door to Explorer card. They could be saying they refuse to renew things with you or get back with you. Yeah. They could have found something out about you or your family. Four of Pentacles. They could be talking about how you want to get back together, but they leaving you or they walked away. Yeah, they saying they not getting back with you. Why this Page of Fire here? Food card. Yeah, you've been out here just being immature. Irresponsible is what I'm hearing. Being a little whore. Acting like a kid. They feel like you childish, and it's been causing a lot of conflict. Okay, y'all been arguing too much. They talking about the arguments, and it's some conflict with your kids. For some of y'all, they talking about your kids. They cannot get along with your kids, or you need to be done with your kids, or something like that. It's coming in between the connection. Yeah, some of y'all, they talking about how you won't let go of an addiction. You keep it secret. You need to cut it off. Yeah. If this not an addiction, it's somebody else. They definitely somehow you need to cut somebody off or something off. They feel like you immature. You need to grow up. They talk about other options and how you lied about them. And how you still dealing with them. And they just regret fucking with you or something like that because of this. Yeah, they talk about how you need to grow up. You're still playing in the field. You need to cut it out, okay? Still acting like a kid or something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see, Gemini. Show me Gemini and what they saying about Geminis to other people. Lovers, that's your energy. Two of Fire in the reverse. The Hermit in reverse. How you made some unwise choices, Gemini. They talk about how you might have somebody else and how you choosing. Okay. They could talk about how the relationship is not working, how they let you go. Some of y'all, they telling people how dumb you are. Lovers, yeah. They feel like you was a fool, okay? You could be dealing with somebody else, okay, that don't love you or something like that or stress you out. Um, Still trying to hold on to somebody here. Yeah, still going back to somebody that basically hide shit. They don't think you should go back to somebody here or lover. That you need to look more into this person, okay? You haven't learned your lesson behind a lover or something like that. Why does Two of Fire in reverse, Six of Swords? They could be telling people how they left you, okay? Rejecting you and leaving you hanging. How you still want to work on things with them and be with them. But they just want to be alone. And they told you this, or they telling people this, okay? They telling people how they happier without you. They could have told people how they found out about you being with another lover. Show me lovers again. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they telling people how, why the Eight of Swords? Page of Wands in the reverse. The Chariot. Yeah, they don't feel like you let go of somebody here. And then it's something they don't approve of your parenting skills when it's surrounding a kid, okay? They don't think you handle something the right way. Yeah. They feel like something about a kid is negative. And also a car with a kid, something around in a car with a kid, it's not the right thing, or they feel like it's not the right thing, okay? Some kid could be wanting a new car, trying to get you to buy one or something like that. Or it could have been a kid that went to jail. They talking about that. Or a kid that got in trouble. Yeah, but they talking about arguments and fights y'all done had with other people being involved. You dealing with other lovers. Yeah, how you a hoe out here. It makes them angry. Yeah, dealing with somebody from your past, or somebody from your past is overwhelming here. And the motherfucker just keep coming back or something like that. You need to cut somebody off and you ain't cut off. Okay? It's a problem. Yeah. That's what I got for Gemini. Show me Taurus. I'm gonna do Capricorn over at the end. Show me Taurus. The Empress in the reverse with the Eight of Fire. Okay, so they definitely doing a lot of talking with the Eight of Fire out here. They could be talking about something that happened out of the blue, or something that y'all already conversated about. They talking about with other people. They also talking about how you're not a good parent and how you've been being mean or irresponsible. Okay, or how the situation is not growing and evolving with them, or something like that, depending on who this person is. Now, the King of Cups is in reverse. They talking about how you dealt with something, they said, emotionally, and basically your emotions was uncontrolled when they said something. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they could be talking about how, what's this Ace of Pentacles? Three of Swords. They're talking about people that you was with in the past or committed to in the past. How you still fucked up over them emotionally. Eight of Swords, yeah, and mentally. Like somebody fucked you up. The Ace of Wands. They talking about how you're not a good mother, all you want to do is fuck, or whatever, or a father, all you want to do is fuck. And they talking about somebody else here being involved, okay? Or somebody else that you was fucking with. Chariot. They think you still fucking with them, okay? They could have seen messages or something about how you change when somebody come around. Something too about a car. You trying to get a new car, but you could be needing financial help or something like that. They're talking about how you trying to change and have some sort of new beginning here. Yeah. Okay, so how you change from being irresponsible to responsible and bringing in a lot of money. Okay. Eight of Fire. So they definitely talking about another person and you having sex with that person. And they feel like you still fucking with somebody. There's some messages here. Um, that y'all could be, could have argued about or something like that. Something about a child and how you changed. Okay. Ace of Cups. Or something about, yeah, a new beginning here. Um, okay, yeah. It's good things, though. I feel like they talking about how you change from the worst to the better or something like that. When it comes to a child, when it comes to, your money, when it comes to you just moving forward and having new beginnings, okay? So these are good things, okay? They still talk about the bad things, but They talking about how you change the bad things to good things, if that makes sense, Taurus. Okay, so let's go. But they talking about another person as well. Some of y'all they talking about your mother or your parent or your father or something like that. Let's see. Aries. Show me Aries. The Empress back out here with the Five of Air. They talking about your baby mama or your baby father or something like that. Arguments and fights that y'all have. Um, they talk about an unwise choice that you made recently. They talk about how you take care of everybody or everything or something like that. Aries. Let me see. They talk about how you a good father but you having difficulties or something like that. Or you a good mother but you having difficulties. They're talking about arguments behind a baby mother or a baby father. What's the arguments? Ace of Wands. They talking about how you been fucking with other people here and should know better or need to grow up. They've been in their feelings about that, okay? About somebody else here. The moon card, yeah. They feel like you've been fucking with somebody else in secret. They could be spying. Yeah. They feel like you just been a little bop out here and it's causing arguments and fights. Some unwise choice you make. And by the Empress, Nine of Cups. They still talking about how much love you got for your baby mother or your baby father or for your mother, okay? The Empress is here. Nine of Pentacles. They could be saying they want to be alone because of that. Seven of Wands. They feel like they're in competition with somebody and their guards is up. Like, why? But anyway, the Queen of Wands is here. So, yeah, this is about somebody else that they feel like is a karmic or just keeping, coming in between you and them. They're also talking about some sort of addiction, whether it's drinking or something else. But how you need to, like, stop it, fight it, how it's affecting your growth. King of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely something about some lies when it comes to another person here. It could be an earth sign. Um, they feel like you lying about an earth sign. Y'all argue a lot that you really still want to be with that person or that person is the one you love. They mad about another person. They feel like you gonna leave them for this person one day, okay? They feel like it's lies here or something you're not telling them or it's unclear what's going on with you and this person. And they talking about that. And there might be kids involved here. Yeah. The Emperor. The Emperor's already out here, so yeah. They could be talking about your kids, how you help your kids, or how you giving a kid a ride or something like that. Too. This car here. But they definitely worried about it's fights about another person. They talking about that. Show me the Empress again. Page of Swords. They be stalking and talking about your baby mama, your baby father, and your mother or your father, or something like that. And your kids. Three of Cups. Yeah, how you keep going back and reconciling with these people or something like that, and then keeping them waiting. It's two threes here. They feel like you still fucking with somebody here, and it make them angry. They still feel like you got them in a third party situation. You fucking with somebody in the past. Okay, they don't understand why you be upset going towards somebody saying some shit unless you want to commit to them or some. And this is from your past that they talking about. They see some shit or something came to the light about a person. I don't know, but it's fucking with them. Very much so. Girl, if y'all don't fucking quit it, y'all ain't got to worry about me, honey. They worried about somebody. Very much so. Okay, so that concludes this reading. Let me go back to Capricorn because I owe y'all an apology. I feel somebody might feel that way about y'all, but I don't know. I feel God is to go back to y'all. And y'all might be dealing with somebody who's talking about how you want to go back to somebody or something like that. I don't know, but I just can't rest without doing y'all reading over. So show me Capricorn. Clear energy. Show me Capricorn. What they saying about my Capricorns to other people. It just was not clear. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a lot. Give me one card, please. Okay, Ten of Fire. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Five of Water. So they talking about an ending. We have the Ten of Water after that. So they talking about an ending in love here. They talking about how they have somebody having regrets, crying over spilled milk. They're talking about how you very much a burden, and how they ended things with you. They're talking about how things not turning out the way you wanted or hoped, or how they wanted or hoped. They're not seeing the positive in the situation here. They talk about how much you got going on and how you stressed. I just don't feel like the first reading came out right, Capricorn. Let me see. Show me this Five of Water. They could be talking about how they left you, okay, and how you still want to commit to them. Ten of Swords. They could be talking about how the endings and beginnings with y'all, okay, the conflict and the arguments that y'all have, how you keep starting stuff, ending stuff because of other people here. They could be talking about how you got good health, but you think you got bad health too for somebody here. Temperance. Okay. Maybe you go to the doctor and, yeah, King of Wands and everything okay. That's funny. They talking about how they want to heal things with you and they thinking about healing things with you after some sort of ending here. Like they committed to you, they want to commit to you, they want a family with you, but it was an ending, okay, because of some arguments about other people, okay, and somebody overindulging in people, okay, or something somebody else overindulging in and having regrets afterwards. Let's see. Why is this Five of Wands here for Capricorn? Four of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. They think you need to let somebody go here. It's been arguments behind another person. Maybe you say another lover. Yeah, see? Lovers at the bottom. You say you cool on this person or you chilling on this person, that they feel like, you choosing somebody else over them and leave them hanging, okay? Something came to the light, okay? Some of y'all, this could be a Leo or a Pisces. Ace of Cups. They talking about how they think you the one. Five of Cups. But then y'all have a food card. Endings and beginnings. They talking about how y'all break up and always get back together. Okay. What the fuck? Two of Cups came out. So both of y'all having regrets. Not seeing the positive in the situation and crying over spilled milk. What's this Ten of Fire? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be talking about how much of a burden you is and how, they feel like you just need to be alone or they want to be alone because this is an unstable, unhappy situation. And somebody here is still trying to manifest, though, with lies, okay? Yeah, or somebody still sneaking in, doing something they're addicted to or overindulging in, okay? Yeah, so somebody is guarded here. Somebody is talking about how they got to fight off other people if they deal with you or something like that. Or how they talk about the fights y'all have and how overwhelming it is. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they talking about how y'all, how y'all ended things or how you cut them off or how they cut you off, but somebody still want to work on this. Something about somebody makes somebody unhappy here. But yeah, and still somebody trying to manifest here with somebody who's a liar. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But they talk about how unhappy they is and how you a liar. And still trying to manifest shit with them and they cut you off, but you still want to work on things or something like that. Why does Four of Wands? Okay, so the situation is unstable because other people, okay? Somebody is dealing with other people here or committed to somebody else and trying to trick them. Yep. And why the Seven of Swords? Three of Wands. Somebody keeps somebody waiting, being sneaky and shit. Cut them off and go explore their other options here. So yeah, that's what they're talking about with somebody. So yeah, They could be talking about like if they can stop, if y'all can stop going through all the over women heavy shit, then they'll be with you. I feel, but it's just like they feel like they lost you or it's really over. Seven of Cups. They confused. Okay, they feel like maybe you're dealing with other options now and want to be alone. I don't know. Some of y'all family is too overwhelming for them. Okay. Somebody here is still dealing with somebody from the past or accusing somebody of being with somebody from the past. That's a fire sign, maybe. They're talking about that. And how somebody keeps somebody waiting for somebody else here. And yeah, it's something about an overindulgence, okay? That they talking about. That somebody keep going back to, okay? Why this Nine of Cups? It's a secret. Or they feel like they dealing with different people, multiple people in secret. That they ain't cut off, okay? That they reconciling with or committed to, okay? Yes, it's basically giving me the same story, Capricorn. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I got for y'all. I hope it makes sense, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, stay tuned for more. Peace.